I posted what you said. And then when you said on your, when you were really going for it with your shades on, and you said, Monique said, I stood by and watched my daughter be raped. D.L. Hughley, that's your conscience talking to you, brother. I never said that. I never said that. And I want to be a little clear about something else. Never would I try to do anything to harm any of your babies, because we got babies too. So never would I try to do anything to harm your children. However, what I was saying to your daughter and to the other daughters out there, I know what it's like for your daddy to know you've been touched and he not protect you, because my daddy did the same thing. That's what that whole point was. But I was showing why I would call you a coward, brother. I don't think it's brave that you didn't protect your baby. So when I said what I was saying, let me be clear to you, D.L. Hughley, it had nothing to do in reference to your family, and you know that. Now, when you were speaking and you were going off and you said, what did you say? She was so offended by the game we play, but you didn't say what the offense was. And that's the part for me that is disheartening, that you continue to try to trick and smoke and mirror our people. If you're going to say it all the way through. When you say family is sacred, you are absolutely right, baby. You're right. But when you say would my husband rather, and you co-sign your team of people doing that, well, isn't my husband sacred? So you got to be careful in your words, because the very words you use, DL, they're going to come back, and they're coming back to bite you, baby. And what I also said on Club Shay Shay, when I looked in that camera, I said, DL, I love you, brother. And I don't know if you didn't hear that part, but we really do. We love you, brother. And if ever you get courageous enough to want to have a conversation, we're always open to it, because doing that, it shows how our community can get better. When you're wrong, as we had said to you, hey, brother, we apologize on that one.
Yeah.
So when I said what I was saying, let me be clear to you, D.L. Hughley, it had nothing to do in reference to your family, and you know that. Now, when you were speaking and you were going off and you said, what did he say? She was so offended by the game we play, but you didn't say what the offense was. And that's the part for me that is disheartening, that you continue to try to trick and smoke and mirror our people. If you're going to say it all the way through. When you say family is sacred, you are absolutely right, baby. You're right. But when you say would my husband rather, and you co-sign your team of people doing that, well, isn't my husband sacred? So you got to be careful in your words, because the very words you use, DL, they're going to come back, and they're coming back to bite you, baby.
Well, Club Shay Shay is getting messier and messier. It's almost like Wendy Williams didn't go anywhere. She just got a weight set. So Monique was on. Every time I see Monique these days, she's on doing some greasy ass video with her and her daddy complaining about something or working out. I don't know nobody that work out that much and gain weight unless every crunch you do has got Captain in front of it. But apparently she goes on Club Shay Shay and tells the story about how she came on my radio show and I wasn't there at the time. And my co-host Jasmine Sanders played a game that we played all the time with everybody called Would You Rather. She apparently was so offended by that she says she got off. She called me. Monique did, and she said I was very dismissive, like, Monique's a liar. When Monique did call me, I heard her complaints. I listened to her, and I pulled the segment. So if I had been as dismissive as she alleges I was, that segment would have aired. It didn't, because I respected her wishes. Liar. She's a liar. It's also befuddles the shit out of me how somebody who as a comedian talks as much shit about everybody else as she does, she has the temerity to be offended about anything as much shit as you say about people. Then she encouraged everybody, allegedly it stems from the fact that I used to always talk shit about her on video after video, and she encouraged her sweet babies to look at the video and find them. Do that. Do exactly what she says. And you know what you're not going to find? You're not going to find any evidence of that, because Monique is a fucking liar. She's lying about that. But what you will find is Monique talking shit about some alleged contract dispute we had. Look at the ticket. It says D.L. Hughley, then Monique. She knows the story. But what she did in response to that, she talked about my dog, my wife. This broad even brought out my daughter's personal trauma. My daughter was molested, and Monique brought that shit out and told the world that I allowed my daughter to be raped in front of me. The lying motherfucker. She was lying. She knows. And it only stopped when everybody from my family checked her. It's interesting. You know what else you won't see Monique doing? You won't ever see her with her family, videos with her children or grandchildren, because nobody fucks with me. How do you have sweet babies when your own babies don't fuck with you? How do you love us for real when there's no evidence of anybody loving you for real, except your daddy, who you apparently have to pay? And FYI, daughters are paid for by daddies, not daddies who get paid by their daughters. You know what else you won't see Monique doing? Telling jokes. Monique, if she'd have spent as much time actually writing jokes and writing her Netflix special as she did complaining about not having one, it wouldn't have been trash. It got the worst reviews of any Netflix special in history. Because that's what Monique does. She complains and she has grievances. You never see her being a human being. You never see her being sweet and warm to people.
Talk to y'all about our brother, Cat Williams. Now, y'all know that is my fraternal twin brother, non-biological, okay? And I want to tell y'all about my twin brother, Cat Williams, baby. Guess what? I'm going to be joining my twin brother, Cat Williams, on the Dark Matter Tour. So I'm excited. We are excited. I cannot wait to see y'all. Connecticut. I see y'all tomorrow night with our brother, Cat Williams. Albany, New York, with our brother, Cat Williams. And I'll say this too, and I told him this. I said, for as funny and as talented as you are, your heart is far bigger.
Real talk.
And that brother done touched our community, baby, in ways that he's never even talked about. Those are the real ones.
Because as they say, real G's move in silence.
Oh.
With my motherfucking self today in that goddamn hotel because I know I gotta give a motherfucking apology. You got to run to the apology, nigga. You got to run to it. I got to give one. I listened to Brother Greg Mathis. I heard you, Brother Greg Mathis. I heard you, Stephen A. Smith. I want y'all to understand something about me. When I have communicated something wrong, I'm a bitch who's gonna say, I'm sorry. I'm a bitch who's gonna own what the fuck I said. I'm a bitch who's gonna walk in what the fuck I said. And I owe two motherfuckers an apology because I communicated some shit wrong to them some years ago. Tyler Perry said I have to give him and Oprah Winfrey a public apology. And I'm gonna give it right now tonight in front of you niggas in Albany, New York. Oprah Winfrey, I wanna apologize for telling y'all to suck my dick. What you said. I listened to what y'all said, Greg. I listened to what y'all said, Stephen. I listened to y'all. I listened to y'all. I listened to y'all. And Brother Greg said, oh my God. Oh my God, this is an embarrassment. Nigga, the fuck to who? By whose motherfucking standards is it a motherfucking embarrassment? By whose motherfucking standards is it a goddamn embarrassment? Are we now embarrassed to tell the motherfucking truth? See, when y'all gave me the crown, I took that motherfucker with a badge of honor, goddammit. And when you call me auntie gotta say the real motherfucking shit to the younger generation. Fuck these slave niggas that's scared to stand the fuck up. Y'all better stand up, get up, stand up for your motherfucking rights. Fuck them niggas. Hey, stand up and get up. They got niggas scared. They got niggas scared. And I fucks with real niggas. That nigga just said, Monique, we got your back. nigga. See, I want to make sure I'm representing it right. I want to make sure I am representing this shit right. And see, when niggas talk about Monique is bitter, and let me tell you something, nigga, Monique is so motherfucking strong, and she stands with her back to straight the fuck up, with her chin up, with a strong ass black man standing right there to fuck beside her. And when I tell you black men, y'all are every motherfucking thing. 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 The white man looking like, what about me? I don't know. Black man, y'all are every motherfucking thing. See, y'all hear me speak about my motherfucking husband. Y'all hear me speak about that goddamn man, nigga, because that beautiful black man changed my motherfucking life. Do you hear me? That beautiful black man made a bitch stop being selfish. That beautiful black man made a bitch research some porn to see how fat bitches fuck their man. That beautiful black man made me change my motherfucking mind, nigga.
I don't know if anybody said this to you, but I'm going to say this to you, and I'm going to say it to you out of love. You always say sisters or brothers when you're talking to black people. Well, this is a brother talking to you, Monique. You look very bitter. You look like the light has been stripped from you. I don't know what happened. I'm not going to call you a liar or anything like that. I don't know. I never asked Steve Harvey or Kevin Hart or anybody or Tyler Perry or Oprah Winfrey and all of this other stuff. I never asked. I don't know. But I know that you're telling stories about Oprah. I'm not saying false stories. I don't know. But you're telling one thing about Oprah. You're telling another thing about Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry leaves you a voice message reportedly, and you're airing the message. Well, how comfortable enough ever talking to you if they think that their messages are going to be disseminated to the masses when it was supposed to be a private conversation? You talked about Kevin Hart and how you were supposed, he said, I love you, sister. We'll talk in 2 weeks. And then after that, you never heard from him again. Okay. Did you play any role in that? I'm just asking. Did you? I don't know. But when you bring these kind of things up and you talk about Oprah, I'm quite sure Oprah ain't perfect. I'm quite sure there are an abundance of people, black, white, and beyond, that have had issues with things that Oprah has done that have negatively affected them. But we all
I want to appeal to our comedians to stop going after each other in public like this. You're embarrassing yourselves. You're embarrassing our community. I know many times you have to defend yourself about what's being said, but why can't we do it directly? And I just want you to know, I believe that we're being laughed at all the major studios and by their executives, seeing us in public, black folks going at each other. You don't see this among other communities. And that's why I say you're hurting yourselves and you're hurting our community and you're hurting the young people who are looking and want to learn and need to learn how to resolve disputes in a better way. I'm no saint. I'm guilty of having temper issues from time to time on my show. That's entertainment. You guys say what you want as part of your entertainment, but don't go out your way and personally attack each other, particularly your families. I appeal to you for that. Let's not turn on each other. Let's turn toward each other.
Running it down on these niggas. Sex, drugs, money, and murder, my nigga. You know how we did it, my nigga. Still be planting them bitches, my nigga. Ripping that roll, fucking your bitches. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. 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 Niggas, they never gon' hurt you. Niggas, they never will hurt you. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. Sex, drugs, money, and murder.
Got the trap spot, understand how to get that. Ran down on them niggas with a flip back. Knew I never seen none of nigga live like that. I was still getting stacks back. Had to fuck around getting them packs back.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Bullets Gotti. You already know what it is. Back with another video. Back again. So this video right here, we really gonna talk about the Monique interview with Shannon Sharp, and just like with the whole Cat Williams interview, it was an expose. Now I understand Monique's right. She was kind of be a little not too like how Cat Williams was going crazy, but I'm gonna say this and how I really feel about like the whole like the expose interviews that Monique is doing and Cat Williams. I feel that black comedians and just us as black people, us as melanated indigenous people, we come on these platforms, man, and we just start throwing our people under the bus. Now, I understand a lot of brothers and sisters have gripes with one another for whatever reasons, but I felt that Monique and even Cat Williams, they don't have to throw their brothers under the bus. These are conversations that you can have behind the scenes, like Judge Mathis said. These are conversations that you can have with somebody where they don't have to get to the name calling and the dissing and disrespecting and belittling and tearing people down, because at the end of the day, nobody owns these facilities. These facilities is owned by people that don't even look like us. Let's just keep it real. Hollywood, the music industry, these things are not owned by us. You know, yes, you have a lot of successful brothers and sisters that are successful in these industries, but they're not run by us. They're not in control of these things. So when we start tearing one another down just because we feel like that a person did us wrong. Now, I can't tell anybody how to feel and how to, address a person. But I feel that why do we have to always go on Club Shay Shay and just make it into negativity? Like, why we can't just do interviews and just be on some positive things? I think a lot of our black women and black men are so much caught up in the gossip and the tearing each other down. It's becoming hereditary in our community that the only way you can get action and get views and get watched by masses of people is by tearing others down. Like, why we gotta live in that type of world? Why do we gotta, move like that? Why we can't just build each other up and respect each other and respect each other as a people? Because it's no need to tear no one down just because you may not like that person or like how you feel about that person. I just feel that in the world that we living in, man, is that these people don't care. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? These people don't care. They laughing at us as a people that we the only ones that get on platforms and tear each other down. When I look at the Caucasians, they may have their issues with one another, but you'll never see them tear each other down the way we tear each other down in the mass media. You know? It's like we have this head nigga in charge, crabs in the bucket mentality. And this is not elevating us. This is not elevating us as a people. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know what's going on. We all know what's going on. Us as a people, we've been going through so much in this world that we need to start elevating each other. We need to start working with each other. We need to start bringing each other together. We can't continue to keep on going with the divisiveness and the hate and the animosity. The media is the media. I like Club Shay Shay, but I just feel like people shouldn't go up there and just start dragging people on Club Shay Shay. I think what Monique did, I feel that Monique should have not did that. You know, Taraji's a good person. You know, she didn't need to be dragged like that. A couple other people didn't need to be dragged like that. I get it. She felt the way she felt. But I don't think that as a people, we need to start be dragging people like that, because it's a lot of resentment. It's a lot of egos. It's a lot of, I wouldn't even say jealousy. It's just egos. And it's just people feel some type of way. And I feel that you don't have to shoot somebody down or tear somebody down when you could uplift your brothers and sisters as a whole. We should be uplifting each other. You know, I'm not for none of that gossiping and hating and throwing each other under the bus. I feel that as a people, we've been doing that for so long, man. Why we can't grow as a people to elevate and edify each other? You know what I'm saying? We looking at these industries, man, that's not giving us our respect. You know, why do we have to tear each other down? Well, we can't talk about, you know, the elephant in the room. Let's talk about these people that's big time, that's using us. Let's stop trying to throw each other under the bus for monetary gain, because it don't make no sense. I'm just saying, it don't make no sense, man. For monetary gain, we doing this. You know, as a people, we need to do better than this, man. We just need to do better than this. And I just feel that what Monique did and Cat Williams did, it's not a good look for our people, man. We got to do better, man. We got to do better.